And welcome everyone to this little tale which I honestly don't know how it will go, because I don't think we'll finish what we start here. Maybe ever, maybe we will, who's to say. However, I do want to share this little game with everyone. Well, the game is definitely not little, but I do want to share it all the same. The game in question is Neverwinter Nights 2, more specifically, The Mask of the Betrayer. All of the Neverwinter Nights series are based on D&D campaigns, and they use the rule set of 3.0, and specifically Neverwinter Nights 2 uses 3.5 rule set. I have spent a lot of, and here's what I'm gonna do, a little bit different from how I usually do things. Let me just get in here. Usually I would talk very little about stuff and just get into the meat of things, into the game. I want to talk a bit more to all of you this time around. So where do I begin? Well, I might as well just talk about the game in general, right? I'm sure a lot of you have never heard about it. And Neverwinter Nights is a series which is very close to my heart. You'll often hear people saying Baldur's Gate is their favorite Neverwinter Nights, favorite D&D PC game. Some might say a few other names. Personally, for me, it was Neverwinter Nights that got me into D&D in the first place. So I will always have a special place in my heart for that game. And the sequel, at least for me, didn't disappoint. It had far better graphics for the time being, which are passable, I want to say, today. It definitely has its shortcomings. But the writing, the story, and the characters, and especially the choices, that's where it's at. And I'm hoping to prove this in what little time I have decided to accord it today. So, we will just be going right in. Also, fair warning, it did took me a little bit to figure out how to actually use the settings properly and whatnot. Here's the trick I found for anyone who does have the game or wants to replay it or so on and so forth. Alt plus Enter will set it into window mode, and from there you change up the settings how you want, and then you Alt plus Enter again to go back into full screen / borderless window mode, whichever it might be. I haven't found a way to make it work without that, so the changing of the settings, I mean the graphical ones. So be warned, the game is old, it has its shortcomings, and knowing myself, I'm expecting to see a plethora of bugs that may not have even existed back then when the game first released. So, new campaign. We have here the original official campaign, the two expansions, Mask of the Betrayer and Storm of Zephyr, which adds a variety of new characters, options, etc, etc, as well as the Mysteries of the Westgate. For this stream I do want to mostly focus on Mask of the Betrayer, and although it kind of continues the event from the official campaign, it can be played standalone, as mentioned here. It is for an advanced character, as you can see here, level 18 to 30, something you would normally never hear about in other D&D games, which will also grant us some interesting things which are only heard of in myth and legend. Personally, I do believe it's quite appropriate for the overpowered immortal to play the module that makes pretty much everyone, including the enemies, overpowered. After all, it will be a clash of various gods, immortals, and other beings of power and repute. So we will be selecting the campaign. We will create a character. Over here we have all the various options from the game. the halfling, the half elf, half orc, human, plain touch, Yonti pure blood, which are the snake people if memory serves, the grey orcs, gnomes, elves, dwarfs, all of the and the elves, of course. We cannot forget about the elves. Many as they are: wood, wild, sun, moon, drow. Personally, I prefer the whatchamacallem, the plain touched, since they are a little bit, how to say this, closer to what I technically am. By all accounts, I look human enough now, don't I? That's not quite true. My race is actually a little bit different from a normal human, as you yourselves might be watchers and viewers of mine. However, for the sake of simplicity, let's just go with a human, especially since they get some pretty good bonuses, surprisingly. You would expect in a world of fantasy that everyone would be like, oh, I want to be a snake person, or I want to be this cool fire person, or stone guy, or I want storms to come out of my hair, or etc, etc. Or I want horns and so on. Surprisingly, most people just go with the human. So, let's do something completely different. I like how I started by saying, yeah, I could be doing human. I'm not quite human, but I also like this one, but Now, the one we will be doing is an elf. Let's go with a moon elf. Why not? Personally, I like the way moon elves look more. I don't know, they look more like dark elves in my personal experience than the actual drow, which are supposed to be the dark elves. So that's why we are going with them. We will be quite high, as I myself am pretty tall of a person. Not too much girth. Let's see. Also, I won't be spending too much time here, promise. We'll just be making a nice looking elderly elf who has seen the way the world works, traveled along its many routes and paths, and has found himself trapped in a bit of a predicament at some point. Yeah, this should work. As you can see here, anyone who is familiar with Dungeons and Dragons will probably recognize at least some of these, if not all of them. As you can see, there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of advanced classes. One of my personal favorites is the combination of, let me see, either pure Warlock, because it gives us access to some very interesting spells in this edition of D&D, or a Wizard. Will go both Spell Master as well as Eldritch Knight, which is an interesting combination because both classes don't start off that strong, but combined, and if you survive long enough, you end up having a lot of power at your disposal, far more than just going purely mage. And you will have the resistances that are far beyond a normal mortal. As well as armies of undead, insta-kill spells, and various other useful little trinkets up your sleeve. There's also the option of going Sorcerer and then Red Dragon Disciple. Or we could be going Druid. And I might be wrong, but I think we become... we can become various creatures later on that are more interesting after level 20. I'm going to have to remember to look into that if I do return to the game. I probably will. But let's just go with a Warlock for now and take some interesting options, shall we? Warlocks can have to be either chaotic or evil. There is no in between. You have to be one of these. The easiest one to go astray is chaotic good, because you need to be chaotic but not lawful. And you also need to be good but not evil. It's a very slim path that you can tread. So obviously we are going with chaotic evil here. And we will see just how evil we can be in this game. Because there's a lot of games in the world which are like, oh, you can be whoever you are. The most evil thing you can do is step on someone's plants in their garden. Oh no. Whatever will that person do? This game is a lot more choice-based. And let's say we will have the options to fully explore our evil side here. So I'll be taking chaotic evil. Now we do have a god that we worship. Of course we can choose to not worship any god. I do believe, considering we are a warlock, it doesn't have a significant impact in the game. It has a much more significant impact for clerics, if I'm not mistaken. For clerics and especially for favored souls. But for us as a warlock, not so much. So we will simply not follow any deity. Now, charisma is how warlocks cast their spells. It isn't wisdom or intelligence. No. Those are for mages, sorcerer. Actually, no, not sorcerers. Those are still charisma. For druids, clerics, favored souls, and wizards. That is not how we do it. No. We have charisma. We charm our way to power. Which also opens up most of the dialogue options. So it's always a nice little thing we can do here. As for the rest of the points, I'm just gonna even them out at the start. I'm a bit more into constitution, a bit into strength, some intelligence for skill points, and a bit more into dexterity, so my attacks will actually land when I do use a weapon. Okay, pretty standard build, I would say. Our background doesn't matter all that much, but it does give a few bonuses and might be referred to a little bit. And of course, I would say that we are confident. We can bluff, but we can't quite intimidate or taunt as well. Oh wait, confident. No, that... I read that wrong. Ignore. This, here. Tellteller, I think, is far more suited for storytellers such as myself. It has the requirements of Charisma plus 10. It gives us plus lore and bluff, but it takes from our concentration, so it will be harder to cast spells in combat, because our mind will wander places. But we will know more stuff about the world in general, and we will be able to lie our way through most situations. I'll just be customizing this myself. We will need concentration, we will need bluff, and... I just realized we won't have enough for lore. Oh my, this is gonna be an issue. Oh my, oh my. I did not think this through. You know, we don't need to lie our way through. We can just intimidate people. And have lore instead as well. There we go. Now, for available feats, can't really go wrong with Battlecaster, because this allows us to use medium armor, which we actually can't use yet. We're gonna have to pick that up at some point. Or we could go with one of the other traits, which are the background traits. These need to be picked at level 1. As you can see here. And also, we have the heritage traits. And personally, I do believe a fiendish heritage befits a warlock. So let's go with that one for now. Armored Caster. Yeah, we can use light armor, that's fine. Next. Now, here's the specific Warlock spells that you can have, and here's the interesting ones. The Eldritch Spear, those that you see colored this way, they can be attuned to different elements, such as the Draining Blast. As you can see, in addition to normal Eldritch Blast damage, Draining Blast forces any creature struck to make a will save or become slowed. Or Frightful Blast. For now, at the first level, we'll just take the Spear. And next, we'll just go with random names for this.
Get on them! Attack, I say! Attack! Kill them now!
Oh yeah, this sounds perfect. Although...
By my direction, attack!
No.
I want to see suffering.
Power hungry maybe?
Their time has come. Destroy them all!
Okay, yeah, power hungry works. And our rage is, of course, a little bit higher. There we go, perfect.
Yes.
Character level must be 18 or equivalent. If I'm a more powerful race with an effective character level adjustment, before I exit the lobby, how do I wish to proceed? I'll level up manually, thank you very much. So, we'll have to go into character, level up. And of course, we'll be going all the way into Warlock. Don't really need to do anything here, the points will just pile up for now. So, the next thing that I do want to obtain here is the Frightful Blast, because that ability is very useful. The power to make creatures fear you, unless they succeed a saving throw. That's going to be very useful later on. I'll just equip it. I'm gonna have to do this a few more times. Every now and then I will request that I actually do spend the points I have. Now we can actually obtain Battlecaster, or we can go with the Fiendish approach. Your Fiendish heritage augments the power of certain types of magic. Your caster level and save DCs for evocation spells and warlock invocations increase by 1. You can see why I wanted the Fiendish traits. So we'll be taking that for now. Here we could change. Here's the thing. Some classes can actually change the spells that they have learned with other spells. Warlocks are one of these classes that don't gain as many spells, but they pretty much, in this rule set at least, have an infinite use of them, and they can change them as they level up. For now, we'll just keep what we have. Next. This point is very important, and we're going to spend it on more charisma, of course, because we need to be the most charismatic person around. Can't have anyone more intelligent or wise than we are. Now for the next point, I do believe we will be taking the Hideous Blow. And you can see here, our Hideous Blow can be charged with Frightful Blast. Or we can have the Spear as a target. We can also use them separately. Although we don't really have much use for them right now. One thing to note, our Eldritch Blast is getting upgraded slowly but surely. And let's see, the Fiendish trait, Fiendish Presence. You share your ancestors' knack for playing tricks on the minds of others. You gain spell-like ability Fear, usable 2 times per day. Your caster level equals your character level. This is actually quite powerful, because our character level would be pretty high. And it's not class level, mind you, so even if we do multi-class, it will still count the character's total levels. However, we also have Fiendish Resistance, which raises our immunity to corrosion and fire. And it will depend on the number of feats we have with the Fiendish Heritage. Also, they stack with any other resistances I might have. It won't stack from magical items or spells. That's an interesting detail. For now, we'll just take the presence for the Fear. And we have gained access to the second tier of spells. And we will be taking Eldritch Chain. The equivalent of Chain Lightning. If we ever were scared to encounter someone with a prismatic spell, with various effects and whatnot, you will be even more terrified to fight someone who has chain elemental spells. One more point in charisma, because why not? We need to convince everyone of our power and supremacy. The Dead Walk. Okay. Be the seed. That's a useful one. Red Seizure. You speak a word that sends wrecking pain to the limbs of a single target creature. These seizures are not powerful enough to immobilize the creature, but they do reduce the movement speed and give a penalty to attacks. Okay. Charm. Now this is an interesting spell. However, I much prefer the Brimstone abilities, the blast types. So we'll be getting Hellrime Blast. Shadow is also a good one, but I think I prefer to have fire at my disposal. Fiendish Legacy. Descend from the lower plane. From creatures native to the lower planes. The magical powers of your fiendish ancestors manifest in you. Gain the spell-like ability Summon Monster 5, usable 3 times per day. Your caster level equals character level. Again, we will be taking that one because it's a very good one. We cannot take any new skills just yet. Spells, sorry. I'll level up again here. Yes, class ability. We need to pick 2 things to be immune to. Now in my own personal experience, fire tends to be quite the common occurrence in this world, as well as electricity. So I'd like to not be bothered by such elements. So I shall just become more immune to them. And now we will be taking fire. Wait, something's wrong. Don't put it in bluff, damn it. There we go. And now for the Eldritch Cone. We're starting to pick up a few far more powerful spells, such as Devour Magic. Which honestly Chilling Tentacles is also a good one. We're gonna go with Tentacles. I mean, come on, how can you say no to having this? At your beck and call. Just ignore them, nothing bad is happening in the background, okay? Oh god, it stays in the menu as well. I did not think this through. Oh boy, ignore the sounds, nothing is happening. Accident fire. I think I already have some fire resistance, so I think that's fine. Craft wondrous items. I don't think we'll get to crafting. However, combat casting, now this, and spell penetration, especially spell penetration actually, is something I do desire. There we go. Let's continue. Yet again, we have our choice of spells. I will be taking the Eldritch Cone because it's, again, a variety spell that we can use later. With all the others blast that we have. As you can see here, we have 3 types of cones. We have the Frightful one. It has a little bit of a Halloween theme now that I look at it properly. The Brimstone. And the Hellrime, which is the ice, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Almost done. Just a bit more to go. Hardly can I get any spells. Personally, from all of these, what I would like is the greater spell penetration, because there will be creatures that will resist my magic quite a bit, and I do not like that. As for the last spell here, we have the Bewitching spell, which confuses enemies. We have the Hindering Blast, which slows them. The Vitriol, which adds acid damage. or the Noxious Blast? Personally, I feel like the Devour Magic is our best bet here. So we can counter all of the magical creatures and spellcasters we might find in our travels. Ah yes, the fourth tier of spells. Eldritch Doom. This causes balls of mystical power to latch out and savage all targets within a 20-foot area. This is not a ray attack, so it requires no ranged touch attack. Each target can attempt a reflex save for half damage. Yeah, I will be taking that. And then my personal favorite, Utter Dark Blast, will be next on the line. Because it deals negative energy damage, which heals undead creatures, but it can also negate levels, which is such a powerful ability in D&D. You wouldn't believe how broken this is. And also there is the Blinding Blast, which is just a stun. I mean, come on. You can tell why I like the Doom. It's just a huge area of effect where anything I want basically can happen, depending on the blast that I have taken. No spells just yet. I do believe this will be the last free level we will get in our adventure. Or at least for now. The rest won't be as free, shall we say. Wait, leadership? Oh. Yeah, it's for Storm of Zephyr, not good here. Never mind. All fine. Let's get Battlecaster for now. Or should I get the armor first so I can actually wear it and then... Yeah, I'll get the armor first. And now we go with my favorite little Utter Dark spell. Hold on, Word of Changing. Oh, never mind. The Word of Changing is also something I quite enjoy. Yes, indeed. I forgot about that one. There we go. We are now prepared for our adventure. Hello there. Greetings. I have now entered the final form. Act 1. I'm honestly not sure if we can complete Act 1 today.
It surges through bone and blood. It tears at your heart in the place where the shard once was. You struggle to raise your head. A hole has been carved into your flesh just above your heart and raggedly stitched by an unskilled hand.
Oh yeah, as I said, this is a continuation of sorts to the first campaign. The first campaign revolves around the silver sword of a Githyanki. If the term is unfamiliar to you, don't worry, it might not come up again for a while, so not that important for now. Just know there was a sword, it was shattered, and we had a piece of it in ourselves. That's all you really need to know for now.
Runes dance upon the walls, primitive drawings of men and wild beasts. Their eyes are fixed upon you, draining the strength from your aching limbs. Something stirs inside you, a presence, a hunger. It is bound, angry, and it cannot escape.
And someone made the mistake of letting me go.
I'm here. Lie still.
Back. Don't touch me.
Hold still. Without a bandage, you'll bleed to death. Whoever stitched these wounds was hopeless. I've seen better work on golems. There. The binding spell is wearing off. Your arms and legs will be stiff, but you'll be able to walk. I know you have questions, but we must leave. Now. Before the spirits wake.
Very well then.
We're in a barrow deep beneath the soil of Rashomon. The locals say that powerful spirits dwell here, hostile to those trying to enter, and those trying to leave.
Those tattoos and your red robes. They mark you for a red wizard of Tay.
I'm that and more, but I'm no threat. Not to you, at least.
Disregard
Disregard
you are
whatever
a threat.
rumors you have heard regarding the Red Wizards. I am here to assist you, and I will do just that.
Very well then. I don't trust wizards in red who appear from nowhere. But let us move.
I could have worn robes of a different color, and you'd have never known what I am. I chose to wear these robes instead. Remember that before you doubt me.
I liked it. It actually showed me I lose... I'm not sure if that was a feature before, showing you that you lose influence or not. Safia is a red wizard, specializing in transmutation spells. First thing quick cast as for herself. I've been apparently inflicted with some strange condition which has left me greatly weakened. Probably linked to the removal of the silver shard from my chest. If magic or time fails to cure you, you'll need to discover some other way of removing it. And hello there, little imp.
Mistress, I hear something moving in one of the caves up ahead. Perhaps it is Ispit and Sephi.
No, Kaji. I sent them to find Lena. As my mother asked, they could not have returned from the city so soon. Your friend has excellent senses. I heard nothing. Nor did I. The barrow was silent when we made our way down from above. What was that about your mother? You didn't mention her earlier. No, I did not. We will speak of her later, if we must. What is the little monster?
Bish! What did he call me?
Monster? I suppose he's a little unusual, maybe repulsive to some. But I like him that way. Between his face and his demeanor, there is no illusion, no lie. Kaja can do a variety of subtle tasks, stealing sweets, avoiding the other homunculi, listening for secrets. His sharp ears have kept me safe when I could not. We should keep going. This barrow may be earth and stone, but it's alive and aware as much as Kaji or us. We just have a few things on the hot bar. You know, just in case. Actually, why am I holding back? These are all I need. So much for going unnoticed. The Earth Spirits wake. Ready yourself. I had a feeling we'd be in for a fight. I brought along some spare weaponry for you to use. These spirits may prove too resilient for mere weapons and arrows. I have my Enchanter Satchel and the magical essence. You can use the satchel and the essence to enchant a weapon that can to all but the strongest of spirits. So this is basically where she tells us, yes, I do have something that you can use to craft a weapon. Which reminds me, can I even use the weapon? Hold on.
What?
No, I cannot.
Yes.
Okay, I require a different weapon. How am I with a bow?
Very well.
I
Come
can
this
use a
way.
bow. That is fortunate, so to say. What a quarterstaff though. Can I enchant the quarterstaff, I wonder? But that feels far more warlock-like. No, take it. Stick it there, put that there. Now I require Ice Storm, I believe. And now, let us name our new creation. A fairly common name, I would say, for an ice staff. Winter Grasp. And I do believe I shall take that. You can have fun with the crossbow and bolts and whatever else. Paper the limbrick. What is this? Convert, combine, divide essences. Okay. I'm sure that will be useful later on.
Fall in behind me here.
There we go. We should be prepared now. Let's try a normal Eldritch Blast for starters. Okay, that works. Not the strongest ability. Let's try this though. Oh. There we go. Victory after a little bit of sus fighting over there. Definitely no fighter, I can say that much. Ooh. The City of Judgment. Bound in blackened letter, the pages of this tome are brittle and cracked. The text is barely legible, faded and written in a spidery hand. In my dream, I saw a city, grey and forbidding. Beneath an empty sky, before its gates came a hideous procession, all the dead of the world, of 1,000 worlds, awaiting judgment of the gods. And around the grey city loomed the wall. Its bricks were souls, mortared by a foul green mold. These souls were the faceless, who had denied the gods in life, or had never truly believed. I drew nearer the wall, and at once I heard the screams of those faithless souls. Cursed are we, they cried, who denied the jealous gods, and now are forsaken. And other voices answered them, saying, remember the betrayer's crusade. Remember the betrayer, who swore to bring down the wall. Have patience, for the betrayer may yet return. After this, the original text has faded so badly that it is illegible. But someone has scribbled feverishly in the margin another reference to the betrayer's crusade. Though miracles priests deny its existence, the truth is in their vaults, in the whispering scrolls, the lamentations of the dead. Already we found the first notions and mentions of the betrayer, whoever that might be. Item contains the blessing. Ooh. Interesting. Simply holding it boosters the result. Immunity illusion to seeing. Interesting. I can either use it or I can consume it to give properties to an item. Okay. And yeah, I got a dagger +3 for her. Ammunition is something that's not very useful to me. And I shall give you the essences as well. I shall be keeping the book and the blessing. I don't believe... There's no sign that the surrounding camp has been visited for a very long time. Makes sense, this does seem to be a place of... Excuse me for a second. There we go. So there was nothing that way, we came from here. That only leaves this direction. A guardian already. Oh, you see me. I thought I was still invisible, damn it. I extended the powers, of course. Highly effective. Ow.
There you are, Red Wizard. We caught your scent on the empty air and it shook us from our sleep.
Also, if the sound is not okay, please do let me know. Return to your sleep, and She may walk at my side, but I'm no friend to the Red Wizards.
This wolf is watching for weakness. If she sees that we're divided, she'll use it against us.
The girl's
Hush
been
now.
hunted before. Her kind prey one upon the other. To show one's belly is to have it ripped out. What is that scent? Blood. A wound that should have been mortal but was not. No, something deeper. Vile and familiar. Why do I remember?
At once, the presence stresses within you, crushing the breath from your lungs. A wild groan rises in your ears, like an animal that has hungered for centuries untold, yet been unable to feed and unable to die. Then the groan rises to a scream. You can see nothing, hear nothing. Your flesh seems to burst apart in ribbons, the hunger erupting from within.
Nom nom nom. Delicious.
That wasn't a spell, or a divine invocation. How did you do that?
Save your questions, Red Wizard. I'll answer none of them.
And your wounds, they've healed.
Of course they have.
Whatever you did, you destroyed that spirit. Never mind. We need to keep moving and leave this place.
Yes, and I can destroy a lot more as well. magical small miscellaneous small log. I shall be taking that. Seems to be a bear here. I've been here. Haven't been here though. So let's what other we can find. Ooh. The imp actually proved himself useful. Found a trap for us. Let's have the imp go forward. Search secrets, imp. Oh, that's a big bear. Teldor bear. This incorporeal creature was once a bear in life. He died defending Rashomon and rose as a Teldor, a spirit creature to continue guarding the land. Well, it won't be guarding the land for much longer. I missed. That was not worth it. And I'm disappeared to be tough. There we go. Some more ancient offerings. Ooh, we have armor. And I do believe the spirit of essence, yes. Not how to rest here for a bit, but I may recover. Nearby enemy. Well, that's not good. I do not like to be disturbed by nearby enemies. You cannot rest while the enemies are nearby, it seems. I'm guessing that's the culprit. No, not trigger. He recovered the trap. Disable the device.
What?
Oh, they devour magic. But let's just become a demon for this fight. Let's fight monster with monster. Also, hold on, what's healing me? Give me a second here, I need to remember how everything works. Oh, it's because I'm... There we go. Now I can access my inventory. Silly me. Salmon. Oh, I cannot identify. That's interesting. Now what's this? Totem. Though seemingly only a simple statue carved from soapstone, this small artifact contains a tiny portion of the strength and goodwill of a Teldor, powerful nature spirit. This particular spirit seems to seek the protection of the bear's mind, Wording it for those with ill intent and magical harm. There's a lot of artifacts with this specific effect, it seems.
Yes.
How can you find something in here?
Very well.
This way. This way is yet uncharted territory. Or Glash. Greetings. One must tell you that you are not welcome here. An ice spirit. Their nature is that of drifting snow, wild and fickle. One must also tell you to not disturb nothing, or this one must kill you. This one is sorry. What is this place? Look at those trinkets on the ice. Beads and baubles, scraps of bone, they're offerings, left by the Rashimi for river spirits, and they wash down from above. This one must guard the sacred Rashimi offerings and let none disturb them. Such are the terms of this one's punishment. Punishment, you say? For mischief. This one is bound to this place for 100 years. This one's freedom will come in 57 years, when this one is destroyed, or when this one is made to serve a master. Who did this to you? Oku, lord of this place. This one woke Oku from his slumber, and Oku's rage was most terrible. What else do you know about this Oku? This one remembers Oku as a great bear spirit. Very powerful and very angry. Hello there, Red. Welcome. Good day to you too, or good evening for you, I believe. Actually, it's not that far from being an evening here as well. Still a few hours to go though. Midday, really. We are currently messing around in Neverwinter Nights. And yes, this was the game that I meant, that is a sequel. And the hint was 3.5, which is the rule set it runs on of D&D. And it's also an RPG, so there. This was the game I meant. We have just escaped from our imprisonment. We are not sure why we were imprisoned. And we seem to be possessed of a hunger, a devouring spirit. And we're trying to get out and gather our bearings, see what has changed in the world. You said something about a master? And we just met this ice spirit right here, which is pretty cool. This one shall be bound to its master, go where he goes, for the remainder of this one's sentence. This one finds such servitude preferable to this place. So let me get this right. All I have to say is that I'm now your master and you'll come with me. You can't trust that creature. It's like every spirit, every god. It will use you for reasons of its own. Command this one to serve you and it shall be so. Do you know any other thing about these creatures, Sephia? They embody wilderness. They're capricious, shifting, rarely friendly for long. Even the Rashimi don't trust them. I'd rather not fight over this room. And if this is what needs to be done, so be it. I command you to serve me. Also, in case it's not obvious by the fact that we are playing a Dark Elf, well, Moon Elf rather, I am playing a bit of an evil character here, just to see how evil we can be in this game. I'm not sure if I'll continue playing the game, hence the title of One Shot. I might continue playing, we shall see how people react to it. And we have obtained his crystal. The boy is now safely in our inventory. And we can also summon him once per day. Special properties: damage immunity, cold 100%, immunity bonus. Damage vulnerability, fire 50% damage weakness. The shard of ice constantly radiates frost. And now we can just hop on over. And get whatever loot we can find. Which, to be fair, isn't a lot. But it's still better than nothing. Now about that ring. A star sapphire, a secret pouch. What's a secret pouch? Dried meat and herbs. The pouch kindling included inside a pot. Meant to be burned as an offering. Interesting. Ring of the Frozen Falls. Ages ago, a Rashimi youth camped at the Falls of Erg, the massive waterfall that marks the northwestmost part of Rushaman. It was custom for youths living on the Dalzhenma journey of adulthood to stay there at least one night, and the young man was eager to observe this tradition, giving his offering to the roaring waters before lying down to sleep. As the youth slumbered, however, warriors from a nearby Nar barbarian tribe moved towards him, intent on murder and theft. However, before they could harm him, a spirit possessed the youth and allowed him to defend himself with stunning skill and savagery. As the spirit fled his body, the youth looked around at his slain attackers in wonder, and noticed a strange new ring on his finger. An additional gift from the spirits to protect him from harm. Damage immunity to cold, and allows the use of hypothermia for 3 times a day and the polar ray 1 time a day. What rings do I have? Nasher's Ring of Strength. Bonus to strength, and the Ring of Protection. Yeah, I think my rings are better. I shall give it to her. You have something better? Ring of Wizard. Bonus spell slot, okay. That's pretty important. Not sure you need protection, so I'll just give you this. You have a few extra spells.
What?
But how was your day so far, Red? Sorry for losing myself in the story, so to say. It has been quite a while since I played the game, and it's one of the games that I've spent my childhood with. So I'm a little bit in the mentality of a kid in the candy store. Looking all around, taking it in. Remembering of all the cool stuff that I did in the game before. Funnily enough, I don't think I ever finished Mask of the Betrayer. Or maybe I did, and it eludes me. Overall, much has been lost to time. Oh. Oh, there's more. Okay then. Let me just prepare the battlefield here a bit. Ooh, you don't like that, do you? Well, someone's bringing down the entire sky, it seems. Actually, no, you come to me. Okay? We don't need censoring just yet. I mean, I know there are tentacles on the screen, but we really don't need censoring just yet. It's fine. Also, do tell me if the sound is not, it's too low, too high, stuff like that. Ooh, a spear. There's a lot of frost items I've noticed in this game. Those are cool. Enchanted bonus +4. Uh-oh. Our winter grass has a +3, right? Hold on, +3 and plus. Never mind! Our winter grass is a little bit strong, isn't it? Imp, do your job. I need you to... One. I need you to disarm this lightning trap for me. That is okay, glad to hear it. The wriggling sound is actually kind of loud. I'm considering not using the spell anymore just for that, if I'm being honest. The spell is very good, but for some reason it's very, very loud compared to everything else. And I'm not sure why that's the one spell that's very loud. Map note added. This one takes us to Mascari Forges. Ooh.
What?
It's not the way out, but it's a different location. Yeah, overpower. Yeah, I think I'll just not use that particular spell.
These ruins are no doubt of Mascari in origin. This hill was a city in eons past.
We'll just ignore how I went inside of my armor like that. How's the rest of the sound though? Not counting the tentacles.
Second thought, I have recanted my spell.
They sound okay. Alrighty then. Now identify longsword. Wood. Best spray hit of the hidden. Damage immunity to acid, immunity to poison. Ooh. +6 armor. It's medium though. I don't think I can wear it just yet.
Come this way.
I think I found a lot of bottles and whatnot for her.
Very well.
We don't have a thief with us just yet, so we lack the means to unlock it. Oh wait, do we? Hey, can you unlock that? Oh my god, you can. Excellent. Ooh, ingots. And Hellfire Powder, which I would say befits warlocks such as I. But that's rest for now, recover my strength. Ow. Rapier, Tower Shield, and a belt. Belt of Frost Giant Strength. Interesting. Sash of Shimmering. Spell resistance. Meanwhile, this one, strength +4. How much strength do I have currently, actually? Because that might be useful when I transform. I got 15 strength. With that one, I would have... Yeah, I'll keep the shimmering one, I guess. Elemental's Ruin. Now this sounds like a weapon I'd want to use. Western fantasy games are always in crypts or dungeons, so grayscale. Funny you should mention that. Also, hello there, Black. And, okay then, Brown sends his regards as well. I have received them. Thank you very much. And, funny you should mention that, Red, because this is actually, I think, the only campaign that begins like this in all of the Neverwinter Nights series. All the others begin in swamps, cities, academies, empires, the royal throne room, grandiose or random stuff. This is the only one that actually fits the mold of modern Western fantasy, I would say. I would even argue it probably modeled a little bit of it. With damage versus elementals. Yeah, this weapon might actually be better than what I have. I still have this armor that I haven't been able to identify. And I have this chain shirt, which is light armor. Ooh. Now this is some fancy armor right here. Compared to what I had at least. This could kind of be a VTuber design. Like, look at it. It's somewhat ornate, but simple and distinctive when you look at it. This one's just the basic soldier, honestly. But this has a little bit of character. Here we have a statue that has a rod. Interesting. I'm sure we'll find something to do with it eventually. Or maybe we won't. Such is the nature of these games. Also, we also got a shield, didn't we? Mage Protector. Ah, but it's a tower shield, I cannot use that. Oh well, no need. A golem. Hold on.
Greetings.
Look at this. An original Imaskari golem. Late Kunyun dynasty. Probably one of the last they created. I know something of Yefran golems. Is this creature the same? The principles are the same, yes. The golem is a lifeless puppet. A magical force provides the animation. The golem, which actually looks kind of good looking, not gonna lie. This golem was moved by an earth spirit, though it's gone dormant. Can be reawakened with a proper technique. What technique? How do you know it won't attack us? First off, spirits are forgetful things. 2000 years is more than enough time for a spirit to forget whatever commands it was given. And how do I know it won't attack me? You're going to be controlling it, I assume? If you don't trust me, so be it. Clearly you don't want or need my help. I trust you. Go ahead and wake it up. Kaji, fetch those spirit jars. There's a good beast.
Yes, mistress.
Inside these jars are spirits of elemental air. If I place them here and here, that should wake it up. Well done. Be aware that the forces keeping the golem moving are bound to this barrel. When we reach the surface, the spirit will be freed and the golem will fall dormant again. Ah, so we cannot take it with us. It's basically a helper for exploring this place. Okay, that's fair. The golem isn't as strong as it should be. The spirit inside must be weak. If you had a rejuvenating salve, that might restore strength. Where would we find some? With hellfire powder that we found earlier, yes, there should be enough in the alchemy table to mix one vial of the salve. this reminds you of Divinity. Here's the thing, Black. Before, Divinity is largely based on the D&D universe, the Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sure most of you are at least familiar with the name Dungeons and Dragons. Baldur's Gate 3, which is far more current, so to say, is based on the 5th edition rules of Dungeons and Dragons. This game, in particular, is based on the 3.5 edition rules of Dungeons and Dragons. And it takes place in the actual universe of Dungeons and Dragons, licensing and everything. For example, I'm now playing an actual Warlock. And when I level up, you will be able to see there are all the classes from Dungeons and Dragons, or at least the vast majority of them. From that edition, of course. So that's why it reminds you of Divinity. It's basically Divinity before there was Divinity. So Hellfire Powder. After that, it's only a matter of applying it to the golem. Okay. Every medieval... It's not every medieval fantasy game, Red. Stop it. Like, the second you say that, I'm going to put the counter argument. Dark Souls. Or even earlier than that, Gothic. All of them medieval fantasy games. None of them inspired by D&D. Trust me, I can find games that are not inspired by D&D. Okay, so what you're saying is that you should be the one to do this. Attempt to craft a... Dark Souls doesn't count. As I said, how about Gothic? Medieval rolling! But what if you play the game without rolling? What about then? Eh? You can just be the parry king. Medieval trolling game. I do believe Red is doing a little bit of that, minus the medieval part. Okay, successfully crafted it. Should be able to restore it somewhat. How do I apply it? Let's see. Rejuvenating salt. Pick your stone golem companion. How to? Apply the rejuvenation salt. Yeah, he's buff now. Okay. Anything else around here? So fully assembled, this golem is inert. Okay, I believe we have gained all that we can from this part of the game. Let's go back out. I saw the game glitch out just a second as I pressed the button. God damn it, I'm still breaking games. At least it was something minor. There's a golem that way. Tunnel was clear when I passed. Now it's sealed itself shut. Strange. You have turned the earth itself against us. Spirits block the tunnel? Yes, I can sense some residue of magic in the earth. A powerful spirit, or many of them perhaps, reshaped the soil to block our way. You could try smashing to the bear. Wait, we have the rod we picked up. There are dreams in that rod, or some nightmare, shaped and bound. Its magic is familiar.
Like your mother's magic, mistress.
Kaji, hush. It's old magic and unpredictable. It might open the tunnel. It might destroy us. How long can the spirits maintain the wall? As long as they want. The earth of this bower is full of spirits, and they will never tire or fade. So, what do you suggest? The Oshimi have rituals to appease angry spirits, burning offerings to placate them. I think we found such offerings. The offerings in question are usually things that appeal to animals, such as food, or the twigs and trinkets coveted by scavengers. The spirits have been trying to kill me. Why would they accept an offering from me? We're expecting logic from spirits. They're full of whims, impulses, dreams. Throw them a hunch of meat and they'll forget their own names. So, something like the pouch we found? It's a simple offering, but it might be enough. We need to burn the pouch in some sort of circle. It's probably best to use a naturally occurring circle, like a stone basin, like the one over here, or rotted tree stump. As the pungent smoke fills the cave, the barrier sealing the tunnel crumbles away. The passage is now clear. Which means this is the way forward. And where we saw the other guardian is the optional way, so we'll be going the optional way. Behold, my true form. Okay, let's duke it out. Kaiju fight. God damn it, I should have guessed it would be Neverwinter Nights. Hello there, Echo. Yes, you should have. I don't know why you didn't. Oh, there's one more guardian.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Come on. Is the golem blocking me? Never mind, the Golo solo. The Golo. Yes, his name is now Golo. The golem soloed it. As amusing as that may be. Now where does this take us?
More Emiskari ruins. This area must have been uncovered by accident, like the other one we saw earlier.
Okay. Probably because I only managed to beat the original Neverwinter Nights one. Yes, that might have been had something to do, because I do believe that one was with the 3rd edition rule set. This is the 3.5 edition rule set, hence the hint. Oh my. How about I just do this? Let's chill out, everyone. Let my golem. Someone's going a bit hard on this fight. Pulling out all the meteors and stops I see. Let's add some of our own fire. Like I care about the D&D editions. Hey, it was a hint. Oh my god, they're actually kind of powerful. And 4. Oh, these are golems that are still okay. Also, our golem is getting beaten up. That's not good. Oh, why are there more? Okay, no. Did I get interrupted? I think I got interrupted. Okay, you don't like ice. Noted. Okay, our golem body got back up due to us winning the fight. That is a little bit more forgiving than in Divinity over here. As long as not everyone dies at least. In which case it's game over, GG, you tried. Let's see, what do we have around here? An archive. Quite a few scrolls.
Come this way.
Hello there, floating sword.
Fall in behind me here.
Let's have a rest. We need our golem friend back to a healthy state. 8 hours have passed. Also, Echo, this is the Mask of the Betrayer campaign, which happens, it's one of the expansion campaigns, and it happens after the main campaign of Neverwinter Nights 2. You don't really need to know much of the first campaign, other than the fact that we had a shard of a silver sword in us from a Githyanki. It's now gone, and something else crawled inside of us. And we're about to find out what. As soon as we manage to get out of here, that is. If we manage to get out of here. And the next level should be over that way. We did open it with the offering. What'll be best here? No time to test their resistances, I guess. Ooh, definitely fire. Definitely fire. Makes sense considering this is an ice case. Ice case. Ice cave. These things never really were the same after the X-Men disbanded. Okay, gonna probably save this here. Okay, Red, thank you for dropping by. I do hope you have a wonderful day. See you later, alligator. See you later, Power Rangers. Oh, those are bears. Oh, those are big bears. Okay, and Black, see ya. Thanks for dropping by. And tell Brown I said hi. Okay, finally a level up. Now I'll be able to show all of the levels again. Atane. I do hope I'll be able to catch your next stream, guys, because you guys, you have something going. I really wish you could stream more, but I understand it's hard to get everyone together and have free time and all of that jazz. I do hope I'll be able to attend your next stream. So, Echo, considering I do believe you are still here, here are all of the classes in this game, including the advanced classes. Also, this campaign in particular goes up to level 30. Which, in case you are even a little bit familiar with D&D, that's a lot. That's a little bit crazy. So you can expect that amount of shenanigans. You have played the Neverwinter Nights too, you just didn't get far, okay. Okay then, poof. And black has vanished. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing, Black. Okay, no spells for now. However, I'm getting rid of the tentacles because they're making way too much sound. And let's see, what can we get that might be fun? Tenacious Plague sounds interesting because it's pure magical damage. Vitriolic Blast though. Yeah, I'll take Vitriolic Blast. There we go. Ooh, this is a big place. Nothing here from what I can see. At least not at a glance. Oh, the badgers and another wolverine. Okay. You know what? Deal with this. Where's my golem? Golem? Really? Come on. Then hot, move it, move it. You're a military golem, act like it. I'm really not hitting these guys, am I? I mean, to be fair, they also aren't hitting me, so I am... Target resist all damage, excuse me? They have that much damage resistance, okay. They have so much damage resistance, my current form is useless against them. Okay, let's go back to normal. This is not helping me. I did not expect more spirits. Oh my. This might be the best move right now. This is not the best move, I'm hitting the chest. And I know you guys don't like fire, so I'll keep burning you all.
Prepare to be...
Yeah, just when I dropped the transformation. To be fair, I wanted to drop it because I'm not dealing any damage to them. I think they might have physical resistance too high for my demon form. However, fire seems highly effective against them, as I have learned. And I have ample amounts of it. I think I destroyed the chest by mistake. Whoops. The amulet survived though. Amulet of Unyielding Will. Spell immunity, ooh. What's my current amulet? Natural armor. I'm gonna give this to her. What do you have? Lockstone. Okay, yeah, that's a lockstone, alright. Never mind. I guess we can just keep it for now.
Behind me here.
And Duskwood Longbow. IT plus 6. Weight reductions. Duskwood is a smooth, hard wood named for the eerie appearance of his tightly shaped grooves, which give it a dusky coloration. Duskwood is nearly as hard as steel and quite light. Duskwood weapons are extremely well balanced and often bite deeper than even a steel blade. Huh. But that's a bow, so I'm not sure how that works, but hey. Whatever floats the boat, I guess. Or in this case, choose the bear. So we cleared out this path. We need to go here, here, and here before we go here, because this is obviously the big boss area. Like, it's not even a question. Look at how big the room is. Poke. Yeah, it seems I'm a proper tank despite being a mage. I was about to say, what's the armor doing? Apparently the armor is protecting our backside. Come on, just hit it. Stab it. Go for the eyes. There we go. Come on, stab it. Don't slap it. You have a rapier for crying out loud. Okay, it's almost done. There we go. Now what did you find behind us? Some volatile waters. Okay. Gonna ignoring that for a bit. I didn't even see them. It's so hard to see them when they are translucent like that. Okay, that also works nicely against them. Are still better. Come on, just get slapped already. Finally. Imp? I require your assistance. Open the chest. There we go.
Fall in
Thank you.
behind me here.
Ooh, another armor. Shroud of the Leopard. Okay, interesting. What does this do? It's light armor, so I won't have the penalty. Ooh. It doesn't look that bad, but I still prefer this one. Especially since I'm running an evil character. I need to look the part. Can quite inspire terror and horror if I'm dressed as a snow leopard. It just doesn't have the same effect. A little bit too much white. Are you guys okay? Oh.
Yes?
Oh, come on. We require support. Yeah, about that much support, that works. Just recommend everything. There we go. Augment healing. I don't remember this trait. Okay, not sure just how useful that one is. This, however, all of these. I honestly do like a bit of maximize spell. Wait. Maximize spell or you also get extra spell slots. I'm definitely getting extra spell slots, honestly. Okay, now we have some fun little things. Transform into one of several fearsome creatures: a frost giant, fire giant, horned devil, night walker, or iron golem. This is always a fun one. Dominate monster, burst of glacial wrath, (25d6). Echo, you've played a little bit of D&D, I think. How much damage is 25d6 to you? Does this seem a little bit broken? Forward kill might also be an interesting one. A ton. Yep, it is. So let's just get this one. Let's get shape change because that's also a funny one.
Very well.
The Taillock? The what now?
Yes. Yes?
Wait, where is your familiar? Game, stop. Stop with the weird angles. Yes. The Red Wizard of Tay. Yeah, she is one of them.
I am overburdened. Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
I'll just give her that. And this. Delor leg bow. Hero jaunt. Once per day. Well, you can have that one. Actually, you can have this as well. Remember grinding them back in Neverwinter? Neverwinter. Oh, okay. Stop it. Leave me alone. Not here. Not now. What's wrong? Are you alright? Thank you. But it's nothing. Look. The tunnel is angling upwards. We're nearing the exit. I passed through a chamber on my way in. There were bones. Bones of a great bear. Top of carved stone. The Roshimi say a god dwells in this place. An angry bear god who rules the barrow. Roshimi tales are colorful, but they're always true in part. Be on your guard. It's just called Neverwinter without the online. Okay. I know of Neverwinter Nights. I don't think I've heard of the game Neverwinter itself. That's something to look forward to searching up, I guess. Oh wait, you mean the online Neverwinter? Yeah, never mind. Brain started functioning again. Yeah, I know it. I have played a little bit of it, but unlike the other games, it didn't really catch me. Okay, we should be ready now. Hello there, Oku.
What stirs the air and smells so foul? Go back and die in silence in the dark. I am tired and ill of temper.
Diplomacy. Great Bear God, we have not come to fight, but honor you.
A strange notion of honor. You slay my servants, devour my loyal friend Nakata.
Whoops.
I know what you are, little one. I smell the hunger that wakes in you.
That was a
I don't care
misunderstanding.
what you smell. You will not have him.
What do you care, Thayan? I know your kind. You love your own lives above all else.
You don't know me, but I know your kind. I know that your present form, for all its color, is only a shadow of your true self. And I've shaped and bound far greater things than you.
And I smell a wild storm in you, Thayan. Does your ally know the secrets you hide? Grief and confusion beyond measure, and something more. Enough words. By the oath I swore, neither of you will leave my den.
Okay, boss fight time. Hostile uninjured. This fearsome spirit is the lord of this place. He resembles a massive bear and undoubtedly possesses a number of other powers as well. Yes, because, you know, whenever you see a bear colored like that, with glowing eyes, the first thing you think, oh yeah, it's just a normal bear. Nothing to worry about. So no one ever. Help. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Where can't I cast? There we go. That didn't work.
Your head draws.
Ooh. Oh, and I'm on the ground. Well. Oh my god, there's a lot of bears. Okay, okay. Fire. Lots of it. Okay, anyone want some bear paws? I'm gonna have a lot of them cooked. The bear strike. I don't know about the bear strike, but I'm gonna call in a fire strike. Or quite possibly an air strike at this point. Strange, I don't think we killed the bear god, but his spirit has dispersed. Oh, so it ran away. Our friend is about to die here, so I'm gonna just spam some more fire. Oh, never mind. It's done. So as you can tell, we didn't defeat the bear quite yet, but we can just run away for now. As well as steal the great axe.
Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
Axe of the Bear King. Quite a good weapon. A gift from the witches of Rashomon to Oku. The craftsmanship of this iron axe is crude, but its power is undeniable. Due to the fact that Oku, or any of the bear spirits, is incapable of wielding weapons, the axe is most likely a type of ceremonial offering.
I think you've mistaken me for a horse and wagon.
Well, not anymore. Now it's mine. And this is the game map. We used to be in here, and now we'll be going, to the city gates of Musahantir. The gates of Musahantir rise above a marshy lowland. A prominent east-west trade route, the Golden Way, passes into the city at this location.
Just ahead of us stand the gates of Musahantir. You've been eviscerated, paralyzed, assaulted by spirits, and subjected to countless leagues of walking. How are you feeling?
Hungry. I need to feed. I can't remember the last time I've been in this much pain.
We can seek out an inn or flophouse within the city. When you're feeling ready, we should pursue this mystery of yours. I've brought you here to speak with Leanna. She'll hopefully know what happened to you in the barrow, and why.
You mentioned her before. Who is she?
Leanna is an associate of my mother, or so I've gathered. I've never met her or even heard of her until I was tasked to bring you to her.
Okay. Perhaps she'll satisfy your curiosity as well as mine.
Whoever Leanna is will soon... Though I did send ahead a pair of servants to find her, and they have yet to return.
What sort of servants?
Homunculi. Sentient creatures crafted by my magic.
Sort of like me, only they're not as smart or as good looking.
Much like Kaji, only these were more primitive creations. It would not surprise me if they got lost on the way.
Okay. I need to know what really happened back in the barrow.
Hopefully Leanna can answer that. I was instructed by my mother to retrieve
No.
She told me little else.
About you, not me.
I think I need to avoid spirit-infested barrows. The chatter of the dead, isn't meant for mortal ears. Let's just keep moving.
Are you sure there's nothing more?
Nothing more to it? Well, I was in a barrow full of spirits. If ever there was a breeding ground for the inexplicable, we were in it. Just a matter of spirits having some fun at the expense of the living. No need for you to interrogate me on the matter.
Really now?
These robes display my rank and affiliation as a red wizard, and the locals care very little for my people. As long as we're in Mulsantir, I shouldn't display my red robes. Give me a moment to adjust my attire.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, the golem is dying. God damn it. RIP to our golem. Also, what's going on in here? Seems peaceful enough. A wet and gloomy Mulsantir day to you, my friend. You not perchance encounter an army of angry spirits on the road? Not on the road, no. I don't usually begin conversations this way, but the local shamans aren't usually in such a pike, and my wagon isn't usually mired outside the city gates. An army of angry spirits, is that common in this land? Only when my livelihood is trucking in the ditch outside the city wall, I assure you. To be truthful, I have no idea. It's a hard country, unkind to foreigners, and I try to keep myself behind as many walls as I can, and buy my time until I can return home for the season. Okay. You're a merchant, do you have goods for trade? Your first question, yes. And I'd be a poor tradesman if I answer no to your second. Well, let's see how the bluff works. Ah, failure. Fair enough. What do you have? Blade and mail, robes of the shining hand, tower shield. Nothing too fancy. Albert +5. Amulet of the Master. Excuse me. A mage who infiltrated the night mass for the Harpers before she was found drowned in a 2-inch puddle outside her residence. Mimic the abilities of a master thief. Oh my god, those are some... Yep. Okay, I can see the price is quite high, and for good reason. Sensor of controlling air elements. Summon air elemental. I love how many summons you can have in this game. This one in particular, in this campaign. I'd like to trade again. And I would also like to sell a few things. Such as this chain shirt. And this longsword. Also, can you identify this for me, please? Thank you. Skin of Shadow. Eldors are not the only spirits who have dwelt in the barrow that lies atop the Cavern of Ruins. The powers within these dark robes speaks of older, more sinister powers infusing it. Perhaps from a time when magic was wilder and more difficult to keep at bay. Shadow Shield, and that's a lot of spell resistance. I might consider using that.
Yes?
Okay, you can send a few things over.
What?
Come this way.
Is the axe so heavy?
What?
Selling the short sword. And the Winter's Grasp. There we go. this should be fine for now. Quite a bit of cash, actually. I'm gonna be getting this, since it is a reusable... Oh wait, it's charge uses. I thought it was per day, not charge uses. God damn it, I got ripped off. Not really ripped off, it's just how I refer to charge uses over per day reusable items. I much prefer reusable items that I know I can use as many times as I like, compared to items that I know I only have this many uses. But that's just me. Also, how do those robes look like? Oh. Okay, these actually look like something I'd expect a Dark Elf to have. I like these. The armor rating, not so good though. We'll keep these on for now. The veil. Someone has a very shiny sword. Hi. Saphia, daughter of Nephris, here. I should have recognized those two homunculi as your handiwork. What are you doing here, and what did you do to Ispit and Sephi? You got them nosing around the theater. The gnolls toy with them for a while before dismembering them. Your primitive little creatures are no more. Explain yourself, wizard. I mean, he wanted Lena dead. Said it was part of the plan to overthrow headmistress Nephris. What? Who ordered you here? It was Amaran. Surely you must have known, Saphia. Or was your mother so blind that she never saw the signs? Even if you could beat us, Saphia would no doubt have the chance to unleash a spell that would horribly and permanently disfigure you. Have you ever seen a man with his stomach ravaged by disintegrating magic? You'd be surprised by how long he can live, wriggling in pain as his inwards slowly ooze out. You know what, I've actually changed my mind. Defend yourself, wizard. I enjoy the bloodshed. We shall partake. Okay, this might be the moment to actually change. Ooh, okay. Suits me right. Whoops. Me, yeah, no, let's kill them. Gets absolutely dominated in combat. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. Maybe have a rest. So we actually have some spells. And not die horribly this time. How about that one? That sounds good to everyone. That sounds perfect to me. And let's put on the other armor back. The previous one was clearly not cutting it.
Prepare to become one.
You know, I thought I was being smart putting myself in the corner. Now I realize I might have dug myself a grave. These gnolls are quite tanky. And I seem to be the only one taking damage currently, so that's also an issue. Why is he uninjured? Hold on. He was very injured before. Did you heal him? You bastard. Nah, I think I'm gonna die here. Again. It's just a matter of time, really. Although I'm really dodging. Like a lot. How am I still alive even? I expected this to be over a few minutes ago. I'm still alive. Okay, finally dead. I got him to badly wounded from full HP with everyone just going in on me. Okay then. Yeah, this is not the save I want. No. This is the save I want. Oh my. Okay, I need a plan. First off, armor 1, definitely, it helps so much. Second off, should probably heal, or rather rest. After use some of the spells before we go in, and I horrific that. Actually, hold on. Why don't you have the new spells? Because I didn't set them, of course. Dumb me. There we go. Yeah, let's have some disintegrate action going. And for level 3... Okay, now we should be able to rest here. Or we should rest here. And let's just prepare with absolutely everything possible before we go in. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for now. Intimidate, intimidate. I don't
My
know.
magic will erase this nuisance.
I don't think there's anything in the general area that needs to live. I mean, sure, there are some people, but details. Give me your magic. I got so many knockdowns. Get them the knockbacks. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I should take advantage of the fact that I intimidate him and just let him run away. Maybe I should do that. That seems like something I should take advantage of, considering I definitely cannot beat him, as we are two mages in a party, fighting a bunch of melees. That never goes well. So let's stop being the dumb and start being the smart. Okay then. Got XP for avoiding a fight. Nice. A more timely entrance I've never seen in 40 years of theater. Liena told us you'd be coming, though she said nothing of slaying red wizards nor of saving our lives. That red wizard wasn't alone, there's more of them, and they followed Liena into the back rooms. Then I better follow, before they catch her. She has a secret. A shadow door that leads to a reflection of the veil. Excuse me? This fled to the shadow door, I'm sure of it. Still, such tricks won't stop the red wizards for long. Take this, as long as you have the stone, the shadow door will open for you, and you'll be able to follow. Another plane. Walking to the portal, but only a handful of times. It was cold, drained of color, an unpleasant place. But it looked like our theater, mostly. Quickly now, to the door. An ally at the veil. Now actually, now that I think about it, the frost harpoon might come in handy here. Open. You look hurt. Something's not wrong. I told them not now. Why didn't I... My head. Just try and explain what's going on. There's this ring in my ears and this burning. My skin's burning. No, please don't. I'm feeling alright. I thought you were going to try and help me. I was just saying, don't bother. I think the pain is... Please just tell me what happened already. I can't have you randomly losing your nerve. You need to tell me what happened. Now. No, you're right. I'm a liability to you if I don't explain myself. I sometimes hear voices that are, well, not quite my own. Though this is only the second time the voices have been accompanied by pain. I keep hoping to find some logic to the whispers, but they just come and go without reason. When was the first? The burrow. Just before I found you. Okay. What are the voices like? What do they say? They sound human, familiar almost. Quite often the voices are more of a distant haze, but sometimes whole words come across. During my apprenticeship, I read from the wrong scroll and, not knowing what I was doing, nearly incinerated myself. A common mistake, I would say, in the world of magic. Before I could finish the chant, a voice in my head cried out and broke my concentration. It saved my life. I rambled for far too long. We should carry on and find Liena. If others from the academy are looking for her, we may not have much time. Okay, the backstage, if I recall. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay, cold is not effective. Let's try acid. Who dropped sword? Where was this sword before? Did the spellcasting get interrupted when she tried to summon the sword or something? Hello there, Shadow Portal. Let us proceed.
Prepare to be one.
This is literally a wet ball fight currently. Although I do believe I am winning on the simple account that I have way more HP. Rating effortless. I would argue I'm putting in quite a bit of effort. Fierce and beautiful women with statuesque build and full skin stands nearby. She has large feather wings and red glowing eyes. Can you stop knocking me down? I do not enjoy that. Ooh, nice hit. 1 damage, really? How much does near death mean? Dear God. Near death and we almost die trying to fight it. Oh, an ornate chest. A wand of summoning. More summons. No resting is oh, that's kind of bad, not gonna lie.
Yes?
Do I have any healing of any form? I actually have no healing. Oh my.
What?
Yes?
Can you open that? Yes, you can.
What?
Yes?
Or did you fail? A specific key is required.
Very
Great.
well.
Operating table. Examine the table more closely. Little care was taken in the table's construction, save to ensure that its surface was smooth, and that it was long enough to accommodate a prone humanoid. It seems newly built, and the wood fell from local rashemi trees. Dark bloodstains covered the table's surface and splattered the floor that surrounds it. Reach out your hand, touch the tabletop, run your fingers across the smooth, polished surface. Something twists inside you, where the shard once lay. Your ears are ringing, filled with noise. A voice rises to the din. A woman's voice, or was it two? They sound so much the same. Your vision blurs. Dark shapes are standing over you, tightening the straps on your hands and feet, so tight. So tight that your wrists and ankles burn, bleed. Check out the features. Nearly identical, one garbed in white and the other in red. Other figures lurk behind, shadowy, more bestial in form. Cold blade across your skin, and you cannot move, you cannot scream, you can only watch. Fight the pain, maintain the dream. Success! One of the women, the one garbed in red, withdraws her hand from inside her chest. She holds a glistening shard. For love. Your mouth the words, speak aloud. Another set of shadows. Okay. XP grant for doing a painful dream. The dream has passed. Okay then. A memory, I think. The woman stood over me, pulled a shard out from my chest and said it was for love. Memories are closer to the surface of the mind. Okay. I think I should have seen that one a little bit before, but okay.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
I thought I smelled incompetence.
Do rival wizards always follow you around, or is it just a coincidence?
When I left to find you, certain overly ambitious wizards were trying to force my mother out of power. I'm not entirely certain why they're here. This is Kai Kamoon, one of the most worthless piles of sputum to wear the red robes of Thay.
Former love interest?
How could you? I was foolish enough to give Kai the impression that I tolerated him, but wise enough to reject his relentless advances. Kai is but a halfwit. He also happens to be a junior instructor at my academy. I can only wonder why he strayed so far from his mentor's leash.
All that's changing. Ahriman rewards his allies well. With Liena dead, I've earned a promotion. It's a shame the old hag didn't put up much of a fight.
Oh.
She destroyed herself in a blaze of fire. Must have known she couldn't best me.
I needed to talk to her. You've made a fatal mistake.
You. Ahriman warned me of you. Sophia, why would you travel with this thing?
You claim to know me, wizard?
I want no trouble from you. Stand aside. My quarrel is with Sophia. I doubt she'll put up near—
My mother? Kai Kamoon, you had best be mocking me. If you raised your hand against my mother, I will extract 1,000 screams from your wretched hide.
Oh, she had no idea it was coming. She used every last cantrip she knew, but her loyal allies, her daughter even, never arrived to save her.
What did Ahriman say about me? Tell me now or I'll show why he warned you not to cross me.
You see, the coup was Ahriman's idea. I don't know why Leanna was involved, but after the headmistress, she was next. And then Sophia.
And to think that you once claimed to care for me.
Leanna was wise to destroy herself, rather than fight me. I doubt you have the old hag's sense to surrender, to make this quick.
Okay, then. The two of you, give me your magic. Okay, that restored a little bit of health. $100 damage. Ow. Okay, that hurt a lot. Where's this last save? Oh, for the love of... We are going back for a bit.
Yes?
We are going back for a bit. We are remembering that I did not set all the stuff in the spellbook, like last time. Okay, this should do.
Very well.
Yes.
Right now, I want to talk to her.
What?
You must have countless questions on your mind. Leanna, what's on your mind? What would you like to know?
Where are you from?
I've spent my life at the Academy of Shapers and Binders, studying magic for as long as I can remember. The Academy is far south of here. This is actually my first time beyond the lands of Thay. Between my students and my own magical research, I have little time for travel. No, that's a personal matter. I've pledged to assist you, but I have no obligation to sate your curiosity. What's on your mind?
That's all for now. Okay, we shall enter the portal, and this time... Oh, you're immune to fire. Noted. Let me move. I want to get out of the acid. Thank you. Oh, she died already. I'm gonna die as well. Okay, maybe going Warlock was not my brightest idea. Okay, that's a 70 damage spell. I get the feeling the enemy is rolling a little bit high for my current stats. Especially for a game I haven't played in a long time. I'm gonna try something. It's called being a little scaredy cat and reducing the difficulty. It's a somewhat effective tactic, if a bit shameful. There we go. No more saves coming, I guess. I mean, I personally consider this a little bit worse than saves coming, but honestly I've had enough. Especially since the enemies seem a little bit too lucky today. So I'm more than happy to tilt the chances in my favor a little bit. Also, as you can see, they're pretty much sponges here. They're quite tough. I might still die from this one enemy that's near death, actually. Bye! That looked hilarious, I'm gonna admit. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Let's heal. Because oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
Yes.
Wait, that was in Shadowfell. What was? That? What do you mean, Echo?
Fall in behind me here.
Well, this, whatever the... Oh, the Shadow World, you mean? Yes, this is in fact the Shadow Veil. It is exactly where we are currently at, location-wise.
Yes? Yes.
LMA for grain.
Very well.
I just realized I have summons. Why the heck am I not using them more? I have summons with a fear spell. Let's save here. And let's summon a Wolfie.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
I thought I smelled incompetence. When I left to find... This is Kai Kamoon, one of the most... Kai is a sniveling sycophant. He also...
All that. It's a shame the old hag didn't put up much for you. Ahriman warned me of you. I want no trouble from you.
My...
Oh, she had no idea.
And to...
Lee, I doubt...
Okay, now... That didn't do much. Let's see their magic, shall we? And I'm paralyzed. Oh my god, mages are overpowered. I couldn't move the entire time. Oh, you had a headache. I'm glad to hear it's gone now. I'm about to get one, however. Ow. How do I beat this? I'm sure there's a way, I'm just being dumb about it. This was on easy mode, by the way. I don't know if it's because I have the stats lowered. Should I have had more party members at this point, I wonder? I feel like I probably should have had at least one more party member, honestly. That might be it. I think I went a bit too far ahead. Although Legion isn't available, and I don't mean the Mass Effect Legion, mind you. Went a bit too far.
Sophia, I thought I smelled incompetence. This is Kai Kamoon, one of the most...
You. Ahriman warned me of you. I want no
My...
Oh, she had no idea.
And to...
Leanna was...
Okay, let's try this. Everyone, tactical running.
Yes.
Yes?
Their time has come. Destroy them all!
My magic will erase this nuisance.
Oh, you got the hold. Okay, then that's an issue. Step 1. Just as I cast it, I remember, they are immune to fire, changing to ice. Why can't I move? Oh, I'm stunned. When did that happen? Oh my god, the stuns. What is up with the stuns? Dear god. I couldn't move the last time either. Get perma stunned. Yeah, like for real. Is that intended? Or did I break the game again? Because I don't remember this fight being hard. And I have played at least until further in the campaign. Might have even finished it. That's the part I'm not quite certain about, but I have played quite a bit of it. The Doom 1-2 mob treatment. Yeah, I did. Okay. Armor is going back on.
I think you've missed... Yes?
Oh, don't have a cloak.
What?
Don't I have a different cloak for you? Hold on. Wait, the Shadowstone, what? Oh, for entering the portal, never mind then.
Yes.
Okay, this one should help. At least with Safia's resistances.
Very well.
Yes?
What the hell was that noise?
Fall in behind me here.
We're still encumbered. Hold on.
Yes?
What's so heavy?
I am overburdened. Perhaps
Oh, probably the armor.
Very
I'm
well.
done. It wasn't the bows, it was the armor. My bad. There we go. Now both of us can move over to the merchant. And maybe over to find some help. Because we definitely need at least one more member. Maybe even two. Because unlike the first Neverwinter Nights, we can have a full party going. Question is where to find them. You're a merchant. Ship of Winter. Improve saving throws universal and cold resistance. Okay, that's pretty good. Dragon Peb. Oh my. Excuse me. Stone bullet attack. Unlimited ammo. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that sounds like a pretty powerful weapon if I'm being honest, especially at that price. Lots of crafting materials. Mask of the Betrayer. You the one who will steal my mask. Give it back. Betrayer Meliodas. Hello there, welcome. It's a different betrayer, don't worry about it. Also, the mask is not exactly something I can take off. It's a little bit stuck to me, unfortunately. As we will find out as the story progresses. But welcome. I do hope you enjoy your stay, and how is your day so far? Nothing going on so far around here. Urban tradesman. My day was really good. My day was also pretty good, especially since it's a holiday over here and I don't have to go to work. 3 days are the best days. It's also why I'm streaming at this particular hour, which is quite early in the day for me. Well, at least compared to normal. Hello. Why is the gate barred? Okay then. Either I have made some horrible mistake with my party and I missed someone that I should have had in the party by now.
I greet you. 'Tis a long day. I could use a drink.
I'm currently a little bit stuck since the enemies are actually capable of completely annihilating me in my current state. And I'm not sure how to counter it. Yes, it would appear I've not missed anything, and we should in fact be going that way. Which is worrying, because I cannot actually fight my way there. Oh no. I'm gonna try one more time. Give it a good old college try, as they say. But if I don't succeed this time, well... Potion of greater heroism. Single use. Well, I'm gonna need to be quite heroic, I must say. With what's about to happen to me. Greater Mask of Persuasion. Excuse me? In his battle to deflect the attentions of the God Mask. The God Mask. We are the deity of thievery. Granted his followers the knowledge to create these helms. These special masks not only mask the faces of his followers, but they make infiltration. Oh, okay. Bonus to charisma. Considering I'm a warlock, yes please. I shall take it immediately. That's not how the mask looks, but okay. And in the portal we go.
Cromie's poem.
Yes.
What?
Okay, time to use every single thing that I can use. Sapphire, blue diamond. Oh yeah, I think he might be a lot more useful.
What are you doing here?
I thought I smelled incompetence. This is Kai Kamoon. Kai, if he...
All that's... It's a shame the old hag didn't put up much of a fight. You... Ahriman warned... I want no trouble.
My...
Oh, she had no idea it was coming.
And to...
Leanne, I doubt...
Okay, now. What I need to do is go away from everyone. And deal with the mages. Oh my god, the damage. Get up. How many stun spells do you have? Sufficient, apparently. Dear God. That almost worked. Then I got stunned into oblivion again. I kinda don't wanna end it on defeat like this, but I fear I'm gonna have to. Huh. I honestly did not expect this to be the way to end the stream today, but here we are. Oh man. I think playing too much Baldur's Gate, or rather watching too many people play Baldur's Gate and playing too much Divinity, I think has spoiled me. I no longer know the rules of the game. Yeah, it happens. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Echo, Red, Black, Brown in spirit alone has been here, I like to think. And Betray Malicious, sorry you arrived at pretty much the ending, as it happens. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending it here. I might return to this, go back all the way and do something that's a bit more... how to say? A bit more self-sufficient of a build, so I don't have to jump to hoops or hope that I'll magically resist the stuns. And by that I mean playing the actual campaign, which is the one over here, not jumping to the expansion directly. If memory serves, that would actually grant me quite a bit more power than what I have otherwise. But that said, thank you all for being here, for keeping company, and I do hope you've enjoyed my little attempt at the story of the Betrayer's Mask. The mystery of the creature that haunts us shall remain a mystery for a while longer. Perhaps I will return to the game, we shall see where the story takes us. For now, rest well, and I'll see you all in the next story. See ya everyone.